So it's going to be London Heathrow again, this time 1 hour and 15 minutes challenge, in the morning rush hour. Can I make it through without any mistakes? Stay tuned to find out.
This is Heathrow Airport, also known as London Heathrow. In 2023, Heathrow was the busiest airport in Europe and the fourth busiest airport in the world by passenger traffic. Heathrow Airport is used by over 89 airlines. The airport is the primary hub of British Airways and is a base for Virgin Atlantic. Heathrow has two parallel runways. Runways are 27 left and runway 27 right, and to the opposite direction, runway 09 left, 09 right. Welcome to London Heathrow.
So we have a time slot early in the morning when there's a lot of heavies coming back. We're going to have METAR live and it's 10 to 7 a.m. We're going to have 1 hour and 15 minutes of challenge and it will end 5 past 8 a.m. I've been waiting for some time to play the London Heathrow again, and now I have a perfect excuse. Other reason I chose this time slot and the airport is the fact that I was just flying myself to London Heathrow from Boston. So I'm going to include and incorporate the returning Speedbird flight from Boston to London, and that was the plane I was on. Welcome to London Heathrow. Beautiful morning here in London. Clear skies. Let's check the weather. We have 70 degrees at 9 knots. We are going to have the arrivals on 09er left, and then we are going to have the departures on 09er right. And let's look at the taxi routings incorporated to that. Yeah, okay, so this is the strategy this time. Last time I played Heathrow many months ago, it was nice and insane traffic. Then we had the departures on 27 left and arrivals on 27 right. Now we are going to have the arrivals on 09 left and we are going to have the departures on 09 right. This early morning time slot is really nice, and the fact that I just flew this hour to Heathrow a week ago makes it even more interesting. My flight arrived on runway 09 left, and I'm going to replicate that because the flight that I was on is arriving to the same runway. That's nice. I'm so excited. But you know, I'm an aviation geek, so I get excited for stupid stuff like this. I'm so happy that you're with me because I know you get excited about this stupid stuff as well. So I'm so happy you joined me this time around again for this nice episode here in Heathrow. Here's the tower. We have a couple of pushback requests already. Scandinavian 500, pushback approved, I expect runway 09 right. KLM 1000, pushback approved, I expect runway 09 right. KLM 1000, how many zeros do you have? Are you a complete zero?
Pushback approved, expect runway 09 right. KLM 1000. Negative, I'm on the ground.
Negative.
KLM
I'm on the ground.
1000.
Oh really? Then let's look at the taxi routings.
KLM 1000, ready to taxi.
KLM 1000, runway 09 right at Sierra 7. We can put them on there. They don't need to go all the way to the end.
KLM 1000.
We have November 7, which we can use. We have November Bravo 8, and then we have, what is this one then? There's no designation there. November Bravo 8, but then they can go to the end of the runway. Scandinavian 500, runway 09 right at November Bravo 8.
Runway 09 right at November Bravo 8. Scandinavian 500.
Scandinavian 500, runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. Let's take them on Alpha. That's faster.
Right at November Bravo 8.
Let's clear the arrivals.
Scandinavian 500.
Delta 58 Heavy, runway 09 left, clear to land. Speedbird 389, runway 09 left, clear to land. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so excited to play Heathrow again. It's a busy airport, it's a new time slot, it's a new configuration because I've never played Heathrow in this configuration where we use the 09 runways. I've always played it using the 27 runways, so this is new for me. We have a Turkish plane. Turkish. Turkish 1988. Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 left. Turkish.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 left. Turkish 1988.
Lot 286. Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 left. No, not 09 left, 09 right.
Expect runway 09 left. Lot 286.
What am I talking about? Piituri, get focused. You're gibbering stupid stuff now. So what do you think? Can I make this challenge 1 hour 15 minutes? It's going to be busy and it's a configuration I've never used. Please root for me. It's not going to be easy. So I hope you're rooting for me, and one way you can do that also is subscribe and hit the like button. That is really rooting for me, so I hope you can do that. Now they're pushing back the wrong direction because I gave them wrong runway. Damn it. We need to direct them to the right runway. Now we have a Speedbird 174 Heavy. That is a plane that arrives from New York. It's a flight 777 flight from JFK. Turkish 1988, runway 09 right via Alpha at November Bravo 8. Scandinavian 500, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 09 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000.
They should be going on Alpha, yeah, we can push these back.
500.
Speedbird 934, pushback approved, expect runway 09 right. Lot ready to taxi.
Pushback approved. Expect
Lot
runway 09 right.
286, runway 09 right via Alpha at November Bravo 8. Lot 286, runway 09 right via Alpha at November Bravo 8.
Runway 09 right. Via Alpha 8. November Bravo 8. Lot 286. Runway 09 right. Via Alpha.
Yeah,
And November Bravo
they have to go around here.
Heathrow ground. Lot 286 ready for taxi.
That's too bad. Delta 58 Heavy, taxi to terminal. Where is that terminal? It's over here. That gives me no problems. There's a Finnair plane right there. There's a Finnair plane. Small one. Airbus A320 is it, or A319?
With information, John. Requesting push and start.
A320 or A319. We have the plane from JFK.
Program. Airport 1363 with information, Charlie.
They've taken off. KLM 1000, runway 09 right, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 09
Air Portugal
right.
1363, pushback approved, expect runway 09 right.
Contact departure. KLM 1000.
Speedbird 174 Heavy, runway 09 left, clear to land. Air Canada 854 Heavy, runway 09 left, clear to land. Like I mentioned, we are going to have a lot of heavies arriving, so almost all of the planes that will arrive at this hour are heavies because this is the hour that they get back from their long-haul destinations, so it's really nice that we are going to have these heavies arrive here. We're taking off, we're ready to taxi. Speedbird 934, runway 09 right via Alpha at November Bravo 8. Speedbird 206 Super, that is arriving from Miami. And it's going to be Airbus 380, I think. Speedbird 206 Super, runway 09 left. Dead to land. Welcome to Miami. Oh, I'm sorry, you're coming from Miami. That's what I meant to say. Turkish 1988, runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. So far I think I'm on top of everything. There's a lot going on, which I like, obviously. Portugal should be ready to taxi soon. They're returning. This returning aircraft should not give me any problems. This is going over here. And we have this unfortunate lot who had to take a detour. Lot 286, I'm so sorry. You're just, you're unlucky that, I messed up. Sorry about that. Duplicate.
Lot 286.
Air Portugal 1363, runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. Scandinavian 1530, pushback approved, expect runway 09 right. Speedbird 174 heavy, taxi to terminal. Yeah, that's the plane returning from JFK. 777 like I told you. It's nice.
Heathrow ground, Austrian 458 with information Charlie, requesting push and start.
Speedbird 934, runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 990, pushback approved, expect runway 09 right. Speedbird 520, pushback approved, expect runway 09 right. Yes, loving it. Air Canada should be going somewhere there, I think. Air Canada 854 heavy, taxi to terminal. Let's see where they're going. Yeah, that's not a problem. Scandinavian 1530, runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. Austrian 458, runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. Yes, beautiful. Everything is going according to my plan. So far. Saudi 107 heavy. Runway 09 left, clear to land. Speedbird 28 heavy. Runway 09 left, clear to land. Air Portugal 1363, runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Yeah, so these are coming over here. I'm going to have all of these planes that come from this part of the airport to go to the holding point November Bravo 8 here. But then these ones that come from here, this side of the airport, I'm going to let them go to the end of the runway. So that's the way I can get two queues over here. Where is this actually going? Is this a problem? No. Speedbird 990, runway 09 right. Speedbird 724, pushback approved, expect runway 09 right. Speedbird 520, runway 09 right. These are coming here, so that shouldn't be a problem. And that's the heavy, it's coming over here. But then we have all of these gates empty because the heavies are coming to this terminal. We have these gates over here that are meant for the A380. And these gates, some of these gates over here are going to hold the supers, so the A380s, and probably some will have 777s as well, but like you can see it's empty, but the heavies are now returning. Qatari 11 Super, runway 09 left, clear to land. But now it's starting to be quite busy already. As you can see, we have planes waiting. Lot 286, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Scandinavian 1530, runway 09 right, land on right. Let's land them up. So make things a little faster. Speedbird 724, runway 09 right.
1000. Contact departure.
Saudia 107 heavy, taxi to terminal. Where are they going exactly?
Taxi to terminal. Saudia 107 heavy.
They have a long taxiway. That routing is...
Ready to taxi.
Heathrow Tower.
I don't know if that's a good routing. I don't know if that's good routing because they are taxiing against planes that come over here. That's fine. That's just going to. I just need to remember that. Speedbird 12 heavy, runway 09 left, clear to land. Yeah, the Saudi returning plane. We need to be careful about that because this is the thing. As these planes are coming towards the departing runway, they are going against the traffic here on Alpha. So that's what I need to remember, be careful about, because otherwise we could run into some problems. Which one of these is already pushing back? We have two Lufthansa planes here. That one is over here. Lufthansa 921, pushback approved, I expect runway 09 right. Let's push them back as well. Speedbird 28 heavy, taxi to terminal via Alpha. Let's keep them on Alpha now. Scandinavian 1530, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Austrian 458, runway 09 right, line up and wait. They weren't lined up. I thought I told them to line up, but Scandinavia just didn't listen to me. Scandinavian 1530, why the hell did you not listen to me? What is the matter with you? Come on! Come on!
Duplicated command.
Duplicated command. Scandinavia, don't start with me. Don't give me duplicated command.
Lufthansa 2483 ready to taxi.
We have arriving Qatar, super. Austrian 458, runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 990, runway 09 right, land up and wait. Qatari 11 super, taxi to terminal. What routing are they going to take? Qatari 11 super, taxi to terminal via Lima. American 50 heavy, runway 09 left, clear to land. Lufthansa 921, runway 09 right, via Alpha at November Bravo 8. Lufthansa 2483, runway 09 right, via Alpha at November Bravo 8. They should be soon there. They're not moving. Why not?
Taxi to terminal.
Why not?
Speedbird 12 heavy.
Lufthansa 921, runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. Lufthansa 2483, runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. Yes. Now we have the plane from Boston. Speedbird 212 Super, that's the plane from Boston Logan International. And I know what you're thinking, Peter. You're thinking, are we going to land on runway 09 left or 09 right? Landing in Heathrow. Let's see, is it going to be 09 left or 09 right? Let me tell you, you are going to land on runway 09 left. Speedbird 212 Super, runway 09 left, cleared to land. You are going to land on runway 09 left. Scandinavian 107 heavy, cross runway 09 right. Oh.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 304 with information.
Saudia 107 heavy, cross runway 09 right. We have... That's my plane. That's my plane coming. American 106 heavy, runway 09 left, clear to land. Qantas 1 super, runway 09 left, clear to land. We are going to need to Look at my bird arriving from Boston. It's 09 left.
Right.
Yeah, we are landing on 09 left. No kidding, you are.
Runway 09 left. Cleared to land. American 106 Heavy.
Run with 09er left. Clear to land. Contest 1 super.
Hi Pieturi, can you see me? Did you have a nice flight from Boston?
Heathrow ground. Shuttle 6 Charlie with information Delta. Requesting push and start.
Speedbird 77. Speedbird 724, runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 520, runway 09 right, London wait. Shuttle 6 Charlie, pushback approved, expect runway 09 right. Shuttle 6 Charlie, pushback approved, expect runway 09 right.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Speedbird 520.
Pushback approved.
Speedbird 212 Super, taxi to terminal via Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha. Speedbird 212 Super. Heathrow ground. Scandinavian 802 ready to taxi. Heathrow Tower, United 231 heavy on final 09.
Yeah, they are.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 304 ready to taxi.
The flight from Boston. Nice. What do we have here? We have they are wanting to go to the end of the runway. Speedbird 520, runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird Speedbird 304, runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha.
Runway 09 right. Cleared
American.
on reaching altitude 1000.
That is a flight from
Contact
JFK.
departure.
American
Speedbird
106 Heavy,
520.
arriving from
Runway
JFK.
09 right.
Welcome,
November
welcome
Bravo
to
8
London,
via Alpha.
American.
Speedbird 304.
Welcome to Jazz Club. Groundbreaking.
Heathrow ground right.
United
Line up and
231
wait.
Heavy, runway
Lufthansa
09 left, clear to land.
243. Pushback approved, expect
Gulf
runway
Air
09
7 Heavy.
right. Speedbird
Runway
492.
09 left, clear to land. As you can see, we're having almost only heavies and supers exclusively. There's just not many small aircraft arriving, it's just supers and heavies from across the world, and that's beautiful. Beeline 2104, pushback approved, I expect runway 09 right. Scandinavian 802, runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. When they are taking off, we can cross these. That's what we are doing. Nice. Qatari 11 Super, cross runway 09 right. No, not Delta, what? Qatari 11 Super, cross runway 09 right. I think I'm doing good. I'm on top of everything, and I'm loving this that there's so many supers and heavies arriving.
Lufthansa 2483.
Virgin 46 Heavy, runway 09 left, clear to land. And how far are we in? We are now. We have 45 minutes left.
Virgin 46 Heavy.
Oh no, 40 minutes left only. Yeah. Because 5 past 8 AM it's going to end, so 40 minutes. 39 minutes left, so we are doing good. It's busy, but we are on top of everything. Air France.
Delta. Requesting push and start.
There's Air France. Over there, okay. We give them push and start soon. Speedbird 492, runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. We can send the next one. Speedbird 304, runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Shuttle 6 Charlie, runway 09 right, land one way. Let's line them up.
Runway 09
Line
right.
up, you
Clear for
bastard.
takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. departure.
better listen to me and line up.
304.
United 14 Heavy, runway 09 left, clear to land. Speedbird 246 Heavy, runway 09 left, clear to land.
Shuttle 6 Charlie. Runway 09
And here is
left,
the
clear to land. Speedbird 246
here's the
Heavy.
flight that
Heathrow
arrived
Tower,
in Boston.
Speedbird 246 Heavy on final 09er left.
I'm wondering if this is the same gate that I actually arrived to. Perhaps. It was somewhere here, I remember. This might be actually the same gate. That would be funny. Speedbird 492, runway 09 right, line up and wait. I'm also going to do an episode about Boston soon. I played Boston, but I'm going to play that again for the same reason, because I was just there. Actually, I attended to this gaming convention, PAX East, that was held in Boston. It was awesome. You got to try out new games, and there were a lot of sections with indie games, with the kind of games that are coming out and you've never heard of, because of the fact that the indie developers don't have that big marketing budget, so you wouldn't hear about them. But in PAX East you can try those out, and it was a nice event. Tell me if you have been to PAX, either in PAX East or in California. So let me know in the comments if you've been to PAX and what do you think about the event. I would like to know. Speedbird 492, runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Yeah, PAX East in Boston. Nice. Scandinavian 802, runway 09 right, line up and wait. Gulf Air 7 Heavy, taxi to terminal. Speedbird 564, runway 09 right. Speedbird 948, pushback approved, expect runway 09 right. Emirates 7 Super, runway 09 left, get land. Yeah, these planes that need to go to the other side of this runway 09 right, these are a bit of a problem, but we just need to make sure that they don't taxi against the traffic that is going for a departure runway. We should be fine, but that's something we need to be very careful about. We do have a camera here. Air France 1381, runway 09 right at 07. Scandinavian 802, runway 09 right, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 564, runway 09 right, line up and wait. I have to tell you that Boston Airport is really nice. It has an interesting layout, unique layout, and it was nice to see that live, experience it, and travel to Boston Logan and from Boston Logan. Speedbird 564, runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Speedbird 246
Yes, Virgin.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 9er, 2 Heavy and final 09 left.
This is probably Airbus A350. Airbus A350.
Shuttle 18 Zulu with information Delta, requesting push and start.
And then we have this Gulf airplane. I think this is the Dreamliner 787. Probably. Beeline 2104, runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. On top of everything.
Runway 09 right.
I think so.
Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude
I think I
1000,
am.
contact departure. Beeline
Let's see what's going over here.
2104.
A lot of. Oh, this is nice. This is a Speedbird, so it's a British Airways flight, but it's a plane that they lease from Finnair. So it's a Finnair plane. It's a Finnair leased plane. Speedbird 812, pushback approved. Expect runway 09 right.
Pushback
That's
approved,
nice.
expect runway 09 right. Speedbird 812.
Speedbird 92 heavy, runway 09 left, clear to land.
Runway 09
Speedbird
left,
664,
clear to land.
pushback approved. Expect
Speedbird
runway 09
heavy.
right. Are these going?
Pushback approved, expect
They're coming
runway
here.
09 right.
Speedbird 664.
Speedbird 246 heavy. Hold position. We don't want them to cause a problem. Why are they going that route?
Heathrow Tower, Singapore 322 Super on final 09er left.
Can we direct them to go via Bravo? Speedbird 246 heavy. Taxi terminal via Bravo. What? To Dingo. Negative.
Speedbird 246 heavy.
Speedbird 246 heavy. Don't start with me.
Command property error. Speedbird 246 heavy.
Speedbird, give me a hard time. Speedbird 246 heavy, taxi terminal by Bravo. To low, man! Speedbird 246 heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo. How hard can it be?
Taxi to Lowman.
To
via
Lowman.
Bravo. Speedbird
Dear
246
God.
heavy. Taxi
You
to
and your
ramp
Lowmans.
via Bravo. Speedbird 246 heavy.
Speedbird 246 heavy, get a hold of yourself.
Negative. If not takeoff. Speedbird 246 heavy.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 812 ready
Shuttle
to taxi.
12 kilo, pushback approved, expect runway 09 right. Singapore 322 Super, runway 09 left, clear to land.
Pushback approved. Expect runway
Speedbird
09
664, runway
Shuttle
09
12
right.
kilo.
Speedbird 812, runway 09 right. Shuttle 18 Zulu, standby. Emirates 7 Super, taxi to terminal. Virgin 303 Heavy, taxi to terminal. Virgin 303 Heavy, taxi to terminal. Virgin 303 Heavy, taxi to ramp. Speedbird 902, pushback approved, I expect runway 09 right.
Runway 09 left. Clear to land.
Gulf 7 Heavy, cross runway 09 right.
Pushback approved.
Virgin
Expect runway
303
09
Heavy,
right.
taxi to ramp.
Speedbird 902.
Come on, not Delta, what is going on?
Runway 09 right. Gulf Air 7 Heavy.
Virgin 303 Heavy, taxi to ramp. You goddamn moron.
Taxi to ramp. Virgin 303
I'm losing
Heavy.
patience with you.
Heathrow Tower. American
Try to listen.
730
Come on.
Heavy on final 09 left.
American 730 Heavy, runway 09 left, clear to land. And do it or I'll stick a pencil through your
Heathrow
heart.
ground. Speedbird 664 ready
The
to
American
taxi.
plane is not getting me.
Heathrow ground. Shuttle 12 kilo ready to taxi.
American 730 Heavy. Runway 09 left, clear to land. You better do it or I'll come down there and blowtorch you.
Runway 09 left. Clear to land. American 730
Delta 1
Heavy.
Heavy, runway 09 left, clear to land. Speedbird 92 Heavy, taxi to terminal by Alpha.
Runway 09 left.
Let's see what
Clear
kind of
to land.
shenanigans are these doing.
Taxi to terminal via
Alright,
Alpha.
god damn it.
Speedbird 902 heavy.
Speedbird 92 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Bravo. Taxi to Dingo.
Taxi to Dingo via Bravo.
Speedbird 902 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo. Dear
Taxi to
God,
ramp via
this is a
Bravo.
mess.
Speedbird 902
Speedbird 902, runway 09 right at November 7 via Alpha.
Delta 1 Heavy
Swiss
on final
359,
09
pushback
left.
approved, expect runway 09 right. Dear God,
Pushback approved. Expect
these
runway
planes are not
09
listening
right.
to me. Air France
Swiss
1381, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 948, runway 09 right, land on wait.
Runway 09 right. Clear for immediate takeoff.
Shuttle
Reaching
12
altitude
kilo,
1000,
runway
contact
09
departure.
right.
Air France 1381.
Shuttle 18 Zulu, pushback approved, expect runway 09 right. Here's the Singapore Super, going
Heathrow Tower.
somewhere around
United
there.
880 Heavy on final
Singapore,
09.
Singapore 322 Super, taxi terminal.
start.
Probably somewhere in
Shuttle
here.
12
Yeah,
kilo
over
with
there.
information echo. Requesting push and start.
Swiss is not ready to taxi yet.
Heathrow ground. Swiss 359
No.
with information echo. Requesting push and start.
United 880 heavy, runway 09 left, clear to land.
Runway 09 left. Clear to land.
Departed.
United 880.
Speedbird 948. Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 664, runway 09 right, land on right. Shuttle 18 Zulu, runway 09 right. Swiss 359, runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 by Alpha. Lufthansa 2485, pushback approved, expect runway 09 right. American 730 heavy, taxi terminal. Speedbird 964, pushback approved, expect runway 09 right. Am I on top of everything? No, it's quite hectic. I think I am. I think I have everything covered. Speedbird 901, runway 09 left, clear to land. I think I have everything covered.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 right.
Do you think?
Speedbird 964.
I do.
Runway 09 left. Cleared to land. Speedbird 901.
I do have 20 minutes left.
Swiss
20 minutes.
359
It's been
ready
busy,
to taxi.
but I enjoy this Heathrow airport. This is such a nice
Shuttle
airport.
18 Zulu ready to taxi.
Play.
Heathrow Tower. Speedbird 901 on final 09 left.
That's a first plane that's not a heavy for a while to return. The one we just gave clearance to land. Speedbird 664, runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Shuttle 12 kilo, runway 09 right, land and wait.
Departure.
Delta 1 heavy.
Bird 664.
I wonder where's that from? Maybe from Atlanta.
Shuttle 12 kilo.
Could it be? Could it be Atlanta?
Heathrow ground.
Or
Lufthansa
JFK.
2485 with
Could be
information
JFK.
echo. Requesting
Let's see.
Heathrow
You can
ground.
obviously see it from here.
Lufthansa 2485 ready to taxi.
Oh, it is JFK. I remember correctly. Yeah, JFK. Yeah. Delta 1, then it means Delta 2 is JFK as well. They're going over here, okay. Let's give these taxi clearance first. Speedbird 964, runway 09 right at November Bravo 8. Not via. Come on. Speedbird 964, runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Delta. Shuttle 12 kilo, runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Let's...
Runway 09 right. Cleared for takeoff.
This has
On
been
reaching
waiting for a
altitude
while.
1000.
Speedbird
Contact
812, runway
departure.
09 right,
Shuttle
land and right.
12 kilo.
Let's have them land up.
Runway 09
Delta 30
right.
heavy, runway
Line up
09
and wait.
left.
Speedbird
Clear to land.
812.
So
Runway
what do you
09 left.
think of Heathrow
Clear to land.
Airport?
Delta
Do you enjoy
30
this
heavy.
one? Do you fly often to Heathrow? I know I don't enjoy Heathrow when I'm a passenger,
Ground.
usually.
JetBlue 1621 with
But to
information
play it in
echo.
Tower Simulator
Requesting
3,
push
I do
and
enjoy.
start.
So, yeah, it's nice. Delta 1 heavy, taxi terminal.
Contact
JetBlue
departure.
1621, pushback
Speedbird 812.
approved. Expect runway 09 right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09
Pushback
right.
approved.
JetBlue
They still understood me.
1621.
I cannot speak.
Heathrow Tower. Brew 997 heavy on final 09
Brew.
left.
Brew 97 heavy, runway 09 left. Clear to land. Wind.
Negative. Unknown command. Brew 997 heavy.
Brew 97 heavy, runway 09 left, clear to land. United 880 heavy, taxi terminal via Alpha, Kilo. Lufthansa 2485. Runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Delta.
taxi to terminal via Alpha. Kilo. United
Speedbird
880.
902, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. I'm doing it. I'm doing this 1 hour and 15 minutes challenge. I think I'm doing it. I just need to be careful to the very end and not let my... I cannot afford to get complacent. Let's say that. I need to stay vigilant all the time. They're going over there. They're pushing back. Is that a problem? That is not a problem. Ready to taxi. JetBlue 1621, runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. Virgin 104 heavy, runway 09 left, clear to land. Speedbird 800, pushback approved, expect runway 09 right.
Runway
There's a plane over here.
Clear to land.
Where are they
Virgin
going?
104 heavy.
Where are you going, you bastard?
Line up and
Right
wait.
there.
Shuttle 18 Zulu.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 right.
Speedbird 901,
800.
taxi terminal by Alpha.
Taxi to ramp via
Speedbird 846,
Speedbird
pushback
901.
approved, I expect runway 09 right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 right.
I think everything is going smoothly. Look at this, I think I've got everything covered.
Heathrow
There should be not a single thing ruining my challenge this time around.
Requesting push and start.
To be careful. But I did succeed in Heathrow the first time. It was a 2-hour challenge and I managed to get past. Even though the traffic amount the amount of traffic was insane. If you haven't seen my previous Heathrow episode, it was a little bit of rainy weather then. Please go find that and check that out. I have a playlist. It's included in the playlist. You can find that playlist. It's in there. Insane traffic in Heathrow. Go check that out. There was at one point I think 17 planes queuing for departure. Shuttle 18 Zulu, runway 09 right, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 846, runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Delta. That should be a good routing. That's the routing I've been using. Speedbird 964, runway 09 right, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 66 heavy, runway 09 left, clear to land. Virgin 104 heavy, taxi to ramp. What is the routing that they want to take? That should not give me any problems. No problems whatsoever. JetBlue 1621, runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 800, runway 09 right, line up and wait. Line up, you bastard.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09
Speedbird
right.
762, pushback approved, I expect runway 09 right. Smooth sailing.
Runway 09
Smooth
right.
criminal.
Line up and wait. Speed.
Tell me
Pushback
any.
approved. Expect
Are you
runway
okay?
09 right.
Are you okay?
Speedbird
Write in the comments if
762.
you're okay. And while you're down there, hit the like button if you enjoy this content.
Heathrow ground.
It's
Speedbird
much
762
appreciated.
with information echo.
Brew 907 heavy, cross runway 09 right. Get a move on.
Cross runway 09
Get a
right.
move on, you
Brew 997
filthy animal.
Back
Speedbird
runway
800, runway 09
998
right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Heathrow Tower, Air Mauritius 42
Air
heavy on
Mauritius.
final 09 left.
Air Mauritius 42 heavy, runway 09 left, clear to land. I played Gatwick episode and there was Air Mauritius. This is second time I face Air Mauritius.
42 heavy.
Because I had one Gatwick. Check that episode as well while you had it. Lufthansa 2485, runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. American 109 heavy, runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. We just need to make sure that they don't run into those, so let's Just in case, give them hold short of command.
United 883 Heavy
American
with information
109
echo.
Heavy,
Requesting push and
hold short of
start.
Alpha. That way we make sure that they don't run into these planes that are on Alpha here. Speedbird 66 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Alpha. Speedbird 846, runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 436, runway 09 right, London wet. They wouldn't have run into each other, but I think this was a safer play to have them hold short, just in case. It's difficult to estimate these kind of things, and then I could have forgotten it. Air India 161 Heavy, taxi to ramp. American 109 Heavy, continue taxi. Speedbird 436, runway 09 right, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 762, runway 09 right, London wet. Speedbird 540, runway 09 right. It's time.
Runway 09 right.
5 minutes past 8. I'm done. I'm officially done. Here we are. Yeah, I managed to get past the challenge. It was busy. It featured a lot of heavies, which I loved. Please tell me, did you love the heavies? Please tell me you did. You need to love the heavies, I tell you. Let's see the final scorings of this challenge. Okay, so 65 airplane movements in a little of 1 hour. Not too busy. It could be busier if it's like 60 per hour. So it was 1 hour and 15 minutes. We have 32 takeoffs and 33 landings. That's pretty basic. I enjoyed this episode. It was nice to play episode where I landed the aircraft, which I really landed in real life from Boston to London. That was a nice thing to this episode. And I also loved to return to Heathrow for an episode, because I like to play this airport, and it had been a while. Many months ago I did a challenge here. You can check that out. Please go check that out and my other episodes, and hit the like button and subscribe if you want to get notified for future content. I hope to see you soon again.